Hi guys, Samsung is working on making its future Exynos chipsets a lot better than the current ones. And before you click away from the video saying it's another copium video trying to defend Samsung's Exynos, you should know that Exynos isn't going anywhere, and I'll explain why in the video. So since it isn't going anywhere, we can only hope that it gets better. But before we get into it, definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't to get daily tech updates, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video. So we all know the Exynos 2200 turned out to be a disaster. It's giving users a hard time with worse battery performance than its predecessor. It also performs worse than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, especially in video games where the Xclipse 920 GPU hasn't been optimized. We've seen complaints of lags, screen issues, and worse overall video performance compared to the Snapdragon variant. So the Exynos 2200 is pretty much a failure and kinda worse than the Exynos 2100. But latest reports from South Korea has given us some insight as to why Exynos is bad and how it's gonna get better. So Samsung LSI, the branch of Samsung that designs and builds Exynos chipset, doesn't work closely with and doesn't like Samsung Mobile division. And that means Samsung LSI has been designing and building Exynos chipsets on its own and not in collaboration with Samsung Mobile division. So Samsung LSI hasn't been designing chips specifically for Samsung smartphones. They've just been designing Exynos chipsets and selling them to Samsung Mobile division, just the way Samsung buys its Snapdragon chips from Qualcomm. Which means the whole smartphone designing process at Samsung isn't as integrated as it is at Apple. Now, that doesn't excuse the poor performance of Exynos chipsets, and that's due to the poor fabrication process at Samsung's LSI division, which is inferior to TSMC's fabrication process. But Samsung can't just get rid of Exynos because they've invested billions of dollars into Samsung's LSI division, and getting rid of Exynos will mean that they accept that Exynos is terrible. They'll lose billions of dollars and expose themselves to a lot of lawsuits. So since Exynos isn't going anywhere, our only hope is for Exynos to get better, and Samsung is working on that. They fixed the relationship issues between the two divisions, and now Samsung LSI is gonna concentrate all its resources to build Exynos chipsets in collaboration with the mobile division specifically for Samsung smartphones. So the Exynos 2300 is gonna be built with the mobile division and the LSI division working closely together. And for the inferior fabrication process, Samsung is working on a new improved 3nm fabrication for the Exynos 2300. We don't know how good it's gonna be, but it's definitely gonna be better than the 4nm fabrication on the Exynos 2200. So the only issues left with Exynos are the GPU, which is definitely gonna get better and mostly just needs optimizations from app developers, and ARM's architecture on the Cortex X3, which is out of Samsung's control. Anyway, let me know what you think about Exynos in the comment section below, and be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.